So, how did Chanhassen fare for home sales last month in February? Well, interestingly enough, median days on the market. I'm going to move my talking head there. Median days on the market was 18. What does that mean? Well, that means half of the homes sold faster and half of the homes sold slower than 18 days. So, if your home was reasonably prepared and reasonably priced, it sold in roughly 18 days. That's not an average, however. Price per square foot sold. Now, this is interesting, $216 a square foot. Now, this is all finished square feet. All finished. Could be above, could be below. Most of the time, most of this square footage is above ground, however. But January, it was the same, $216 a square foot. February of 24, which is a year ago, 206, which is a 4.9% increase year over year. Now, again, it's just 1 month, but that's a healthy appreciation year over year, especially in the month of February, to be looking at that almost 5% appreciation. And by the way, last year, out of curiosity, it was running about 3% as for the whole year. So that is par for the course. Absorption rate. Now, this is an interesting statistic because it combines both seller supply and buyer demand. Absorption is how many homes would be gone if all of the buyers who are on the market were satisfied with their purchase. So, for instance, 1.6 months means all of the buyers would buy all of the homes in 1.6 months in Chanhassen. And as that number goes up, there's more homes and or less buyer demand and vice versa. So January, it was 1.7 months, and February of the year before, last year, it was 1.1 month, which is crazy short, by the way, really short. So that means right now, there's about a 6 week supply of homes to satisfy the current buyer's demands. And just generically, that is very healthy, very strong seller focused, but there's still a lot of pent-up buyer demand. Quick question for you. Are you curious about the value of your home? If you are, I have just the thing for you. Just scroll down below where you're watching the video right now, and then where you'll see free market value report. And you click on that link right there next to it, and it will go to this website, which is my website. You'll type in your address, and then you'll push that green button. It will ask you for your email address, and then it will send you an email, and it will be an automated valuation of your home. The only other person who knows that you did it is me, and I'll keep it quiet. I will send you a thank you, however, but other than that, no one else will know. Now, this is interesting because of what we just talked about. Buyers are still getting discounts in Chanhassen and pretty much everywhere else, but this is par for the course. And by the way, where this stacks up with Chaska and Victoria and Eden Prairie and Minnetonka and so on and so forth, this is a little heavier than most of the areas, and there's a few reasons why. But one of them is there isn't as many sales in Chanhassen as there is in a Chaska or in a Minnetonka or in an Eden Prairie, because Chanhassen is a physically smaller city. So, but 4.3% was the average discount from the original list price for the average buyer in Chanhassen. So what does that mean? Well, that means that even though sellers were traditionally reasonably priced and traditionally reasonably prepared, the homes still got a 4.3% discount. And by the way, that doesn't necessarily include any seller paid closing cost or something like that, which does happen about a third of the time or so. And anyway, so January, it was 3.2. So people were getting less of a good deal, so to speak, or sellers were getting a little bit more in January on average. And if we look back at February of 24, it was 2.9%. So still discounted. And part of this is absolutely what you're thinking about. Who really wants to move in the wintertime? It's Minnesota, for crying out loud. So anyway, I really appreciate your watching. Please follow me, and I look forward to serving you in some way, shape, or form. Bye-bye.